Hi, my name is Thaddeus Komorowski. I'm just creating this follow-up video for anybody that's interested in using Brush Ninja. I sent out as a campus-wide kind of recommendation for a great creative free website that students can use. And this is a website you can use for a lot of different content areas. I think I sent out one with a GIF I created. It was a basic math problem about how you have 6 groups of 4 and that creates 24. So this is actually just a video I'm creating kind of if you want to actually use this in your classroom. So you can go to the gallery and see student submitted work, okay? And it's just it's not educational. I guess it's just kind of fun thing, maybe to introductions to them, something. I would recommend maybe doing a fun activity first, so that way they can get to learn how to do it. If you click on the teachers here, it actually has different recommendations on how to use Brush Ninja, and which are really helpful. If you can go to that, you can check that out. But when you first go to Brush Ninja, this is the blank canvas that you come up with. So you got your pointer here, which is actually just creating windows to selection. It's like basically a selection tool. Okay. Then you got your paintbrush, and you got your basic shapes. You can create basic shapes, like you can create a square or something like that. You know, I don't want to do that. Then you have your line thickness. You know, that's actually shown right here. That's up there all the time. And then you got your text, which you can type different text. So you decide what color it is, what size it needs to be, what font you're going to use, stuff like that. Those kind of things. So it's pretty straightforward. Then at the bottom here, you have your play. If you're like, so you can create multiple different like frames, I guess, is what it is in animation. And so that's how you're creating the GIF. And this play button is actually if you want to like preview that before you save and publish, or you save that. This is actually if you want to change the background. It's like you can upload your own backgrounds. You can search for an image online, stuff like that. I'll close that. And this is where you want to, if you're changing your speed, that's actually making the playback slower. So that means you've got to create more frames, so the frames per second. So you have more time, you've got to create more frames, or else it kind of gets really slow and laggy, or it seems kind of laggy. The one that comes with the standard 6 is great. That's one. I prefer that one. I don't really change that at all. So it tells you one frame of 1 of 1. So to start with, actually to show you how I created this one, and this is I just created this. Without any kind of inserting different things. So I had this white background. I changed it to, I think, yellow here. You can choose whatever color you want to, like maybe a black. But I started with like maybe just drawing something in. Really good, I guess, idea to stay with when you're creating a GIF or an animation is actually you want to draw one thing and then duplicate that to create the next frame. Okay, so it can show you progression and show you that. So you can start with 6 and then just duplicate that frame. Then now you want to draw the plus sign. It's showing you the timeline of you doing things, and then you can do like 4. And then draw one thing, then duplicate, and maybe want to do the next one where you draw the yellow circles, where you draw one circle, duplicate that, 2. So it takes a little bit of time to draw this stuff when you like add different pictures and stuff. So it's nothing they're going to do in like 20 minutes. It's going to take them a whole class period at least to do this. So I'm go through this quickly. So I've got like the 4 things here. Now if I want to change that to blue, I can duplicate that now, and actually then each little dot will be its own little slide. So that way it shows me creating those. So I've got the 6 little dots here. And if I was, this should probably be bigger, but anyway. So we can click on the plus sign, and the play button, and actually check our playback. So you can see how that actually is going through, and this kind of preview of your GIF will look like. Okay, so you can click play, pause there, and what you want to do now, when you're ready to download that thing, Then also one thing that's really helpful, I didn't forget to tell you, that you can open up a new one, stuff like that. I would pretty much just start with a scratch one. So, and don't worry about saving it. But something that's really helpful is called this onion skin, the onion skinning. So that will tell you, say if you're, well, actually, I'll delete all that stuff. I'll copy that, and maybe if I want to move something, I can select it. So I've created this, and it will show where that is. So if I want to like grab something and move it, and then create another copy there, then it's actually gonna, I can window that again, move it a little bit more, and so I can see that the original location of that 4 was here, and that's back here, and so I've moved a little bit more, and so you can click on the duplicate thing and just move it, select it again, and again move it a little bit more. Okay, and then push the play button here to check that. So my 4 kind of moves around a little bit. So that's a really good thing to use. It helps you actually kind of lay out. You actually, like when you're creating an animation, you actually want to move things in small increments. So again, if you move it really quickly, it's going to actually jump all the way across the page. That's basic animation skills. So when you're getting ready to save your work, you're just going to click on download it, basically. So you would actually click save here, and then you're going to give your animation a name, and you can save it as an animation file or save it as GIF. I would always save it as GIF. It's the most standard version that most people use. And you can share it on social media, and that's actually one of those things where the kids can actually create their own stuff and actually upload it to social media, like to show off what they've created. So you just save it there. So I'll name it animation. So I'll save it there. It's going to be saved now. It's saving it. And what I'm going to do is download it or convert it to a video file or something like that, you know. But I think that what I did is I just downloaded the GIF. And so that way I can open that when it's downloaded. Here I'm showing the animated GIF I've created. Okay, you can see that I've downloaded that, so you can see that. Okay, so that should finish everything. Thank you for watching.